Jon Cormany. A family man, a YouTube vlogger, a comedian, a professional pizza eater. I mean, a professional food eater. If the FDA approves it as food, Jon Cormany is a professional at eating it. That's how many people would classify Jon. But for me, I consider Jon a friend. And a loser. Now let me explain. See, several years ago, my cousin Brett and I challenged Jon and his wife to cook an egg with a robot.
Plastic on the hot pan.
Fun. All right.
And after watching both videos by a professional board of robotic experts, they all decided that Brett and I won. And since that day, I think Jon has held a grudge against me. Now I know what you're thinking. Ben, what does this have to do with the game? What does this have to do with the PSU and OSU game? Well, you know what? Jon, out of nowhere, out of like somebody could pick a random star, and that's Jon. He just picked a random star and it was like, you know what? This random star is gonna be a bet that I put against Ben and his new wife. And that bet, you know what that bet was? So to understand the severity of the bet that Jon made against my wife and I, you need to understand a little bit of backstory. First off, my wife, Jenna, is a professional chainsaw carver. So Jenna had a custom order to do a Penn State totem pole. She did it and it looked amazing. She posted it on her Instagram, and Jon had the nerve to say this. We will make an Ohio State totem pole completely for free, and we'll donate it, we'll auction it off to charity. But if you lose, Jon, if you lose, oh man, we have so many ideas. We have so many ideas for a punishment that you will have to endure. And trust me, we've done our research. We know that you will go into a cage and sing in public. I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do, but I'm just saying, Jon. So my nephew Logan is going to college for sports journalism. So I sent him a message and I was like, hey, give me a rundown on the PSU OSU game. Tell me honestly what you think is going to happen. And this is what he said. So
Penn State takes on third-ranked Ohio State tomorrow in Happy Valley at 7:30 kickoff on ABC. As a Penn State fan, I'm really not looking forward to watching this game. Last week was kind of a heartbreaker, and this week it's most likely going to be much of the same. I mean, Ohio State just looks dominant on every side of the ball. They can run, they can throw. They have a quarterback that's extremely mobile in Justin Fields. Whereas last week, you know, at Penn State, they played Mike Penix, and he's almost like a Walmart version of Justin Fields. You know, he can run, he can throw. He can do everything, but Fields is just on a whole nother level. I mean, he's a potential top 5 draft pick in this upcoming draft, and he plays on one of the best offenses in the entire country. They're always solid in the trenches, that being Ohio State. You see Penn State having issues last week in the trenches, just really couldn't keep the pressure off of Sean Clifford, and at times they had success getting to Mike Penix sacking him multiple times, especially there in the fourth quarter, with Josinowe getting basically open lanes to the passer. It still didn't matter because Penn State's defense committed so many dumb penalties during that drive. It just doesn't really look great on the coaching staff for Penn State. So, I'm not extremely excited about the game. The line was set basically at Ohio State. They're favored by 12 points. I think that they can easily cover that. And they most likely beat Penn State by more than 2 touchdowns on their home field tomorrow, after all is said and done.
So what is the outcome? I don't know. We're filming this before the PSU-OSU game. Stay tuned, because this ride is only starting.